Sexuality Act. What are your thoughts on how we go about and deal with that? Because I mean, it's something that we're all dealing with, and I don't think many Christians are still aware of the ramifications that it involves and what it can mean for us should it go through. Although there are some that have been quite vocal and brought attention to it, to the point where you're seeing the administration trying to even work with Christians, trying to figure out how to re-articulate the act itself. But what are your thoughts and how we go about dealing with it? First of all, help people understand quickly what it is and why it's so dangerous for us, but how also we should be responding and reacting to it.
Yeah, it's pretty extreme. The Equality Act is very extreme. And I don't have a list at my fingertips right now, but I'll try to remember. Um, no limitations on abortion up to the point of birth. So it gets rid of all abortion, statewide abortion limits, like, right, any sort of restrictions on the state level. Totally wipes them out. Totally wipes out any restrictions on, hiring people who, might disagree with your mission, like a Christian who doesn't want to hire homosexuals or transgender people. It wipes out all protections for Christians. It will affect adoption agencies. Right now, there are adoption agencies who will give children only to two-parent families or only to Christians. It will. Oh yeah, of course.
Change the locker room too.
Locker rooms,
Yeah.
Schools and locker rooms. Obviously, no restrictions on who can, whether you're a boy or a girl, which locker room you use. But here's the most important thing: there are no religious exemptions. Up until now, Christian ministries, churches, schools, universities have had some way of being able to maintain their own integrity, the integrity of their own mission, by saying, this is our mission. We have religious right. The Religious Freedom Restoration Act, to give it a name, has protected Christians from some laws that would otherwise force them to do things that they don't agree with. The Equality Act specifically says you cannot use the Religious Restoration. Wait, what did I just say? Religious Freedom Restoration Act. RFRA. It's called RFRA, because of course RFRA has been used to protect Christian organizations from having to hire homosexual transgender people. And so as a result, they got ahead of us and said, nope, can't use it. Cannot use RFRA. So there are no religious exemptions. I don't think Christians have any clue what this is going to mean. All Christian schools, ministries, churches, universities are going to be, open. What's the word for, free
for all, yeah. Inundated.
Yeah, exactly. And here's the thing you need to know too. First of all, you need to know that it's up against only one vote in the Senate. It's one vote away from being passed. It's already passed the House, the U.S. House, and it is only one vote from passing in the U.S. Senate. Number one. And number two, there's a big push now, just for PR purposes, of getting it passed in June, because June is Pride Month, and so they would like to accomplish this in June. So it's really under the gun right now, and Schumer is trying to get on a voice vote, which it means you walk out on the Senate floor and you just ask for a voice vote. And so there are Christian organizations like Liberty Council that are saying, we've got somebody every day on the Senate floor, so that he can't do that. It's that close. And you're right, they're trying to come up with some sort of a compromise, but so that one final vote, they want that one final vote. But yeah, Christians, hey, if you're listening to this right now and it's still June, call your senator, it's in the Senate now. So it's call your senator, write your senator, email your senator, whatever it takes to help them realize that this is not going to go over well with with the public, that they will be held accountable.
Mm.
But it's amazing that it got this far. It just shows how far our nation has gone. They have been able to sell it even for people who are more politically conservative, morally conservative, by saying it's just equality. Everyone's for
Mm.
equality. You know,
And it's for the language,
the
right? We're
language,
we're getting it back to
that's the
the who
language
owns the
again, isn't it?
language.